How do you want to be remembered? That's a question I think we all need to ask ourselves. And I was reminded of that today while listening to a podcast that Tony Watley had, and he was interviewing Josh Carey. Both of them I know, and it was a great podcast. I highly suggest you go and listen to it as a side note. But it makes me think more about, how do I want to be remembered? And do you ask yourself, how do you want to be remembered? One of the exercises that I was challenged to do, and this was already back in approximately 2003, I went to an actual course. It was an all-day course, and it was about what do you want people to say during your eulogy? And for those that aren't sure what a eulogy is what do you want people to say when you are literally, dead, right? To be that blunt, what would you want people to say about you? Are they going to say good things? Are you going to be remembered as a kind, good-hearted person? Are you going to be remembered as a person that always was explosive, was always angry, was never happy? Or are you going to be remembered as a person that didn't accomplish much within your family unity or your family circle? Or maybe you didn't accomplish much in pretty much anything in your life, and they struggle to stand up and talk about you for a minute or 2 minutes. So how do you want to be remembered? I know myself, I look back and think about the fact of doing that exercise 17 years ago, and I still have the information. I still have the binder and the information from doing it. I sat down and I wrote out a eulogy for myself about how I wanted to be remembered. And 17 years later, some of those things in that eulogy are 100% accurate and other ones are waning. What do I mean by that? I have some work to do, because I do want to be remembered as a kind-hearted, good person who literally wants to lead and serve others and do the right thing. Obviously we all say we want to do the right thing 100% of the time. It's not necessarily always realistic that we can, but I will strive the rest of my life to always put 100%, 110%, or however much effort I need to get the task accomplished, to treat people the right way, to leave people better than they were when I first met them, for them to long to, not long anymore, but wanting change in their life. I want to be able to serve people, help them, uplift them. I want them to have a life where, they're not cringing when they have to think about seeing me or hearing me or whatever the case may be. Maybe not live, maybe on these videos. I don't want to be a person that makes people cringe. I want to be a person that makes people think. All right. I want to be a person that helps others be the strongest version of themselves. Right. I'm not saying that happens immediately. I know myself personally, I am a work in project. Anybody that's watched my videos knows this to be true. And knows me personally. I continually strive to be the best version of myself. But, what I want you to do today on Labor Day is I want you to ask yourself, asking yourself this question, how do you want to be remembered by others when, you're gone? Do you want to be remembered as a good person? Do you want to be remembered as a person that served others, that strived to do their best, that always gave a helping hand, that always had good, sound advice, that was kind about serving that advice and didn't judge others? Just ask yourself, how do you want to be remembered? Anyway, the reason I talk to you about all this stuff is because I want to help you give a heck as I'm on my journey to continually give a heck more myself. Have a fantastic day. I look forward to talking to you tomorrow. Peace out, and God bless you all.